What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another DevPro Duel video, and I'm going to be playing with Dragunity's, trying to perform the new combo that I was showing off in the previous video that went up on my channel. This guy's maining a 43 card deck, and he only has 14 in his extra. And he took a really long time to decide whether or not he wanted to go first or second. So, this just happens to be the combo. Neat! Well, this is one of the variations of it, anyway. The only thing that would make it better is if I drew, that works. This is definitely something that does work. I actually probably should have just waited to do that until after I did part of the combo string. But this actually just does it, because this is PhoenixFlareX, Mistleton, plus Buster Blade. So there is that. So, although not the most ideal, it is still just something that, lets it happen. And we'll do it. We will do it. It's easy. And in fact, since I don't have Ravine, and I already have Garuda, I can actually just go ahead and search for the whatchamadoodad, another Dux to use later on in my turn. But, because we have Garuda instead of Instant Fusion and Norden, we basically just have to do this as we go. So, we'll just go ahead and structure the play string as it normally would be, which is, doing the usual Atum nonsense, and we'll see where it gets us. Chicken game shouldn't really matter if I leave it up, because if he can't summon from his extra deck, depending on what his deck is, then it doesn't matter how many cards he gets if he can't break the board. So, that is the ultimate thought process, but we'll use this and special this, and then this will add and discard Baby Rock, which will trigger and summon itself, and then the red metal will get bounced for Gatorg, Zephyros. My mind is processing the very next step, but I'm trying to say the step that I'm on. If that makes sense. The chicken game prevents me from taking the 400 from Zephyros, which is neat. So what I'll do is I will make my regular Stardust here, and then I will special summon the red med, and use this to get back the Gatorg, and then add Dux, discard Buster Blade, and then everything should be good, because I can special the Garuda and make Queen Dragon Jin, make the Atum, and everything will be fine and dandy. So, there is that. So, I find it very interesting that I actually pulled this off the very first time I went into a game. That's neat. That's something you don't really get with the other combo, with the Rafflesia combo, because in that situation, that Buster Blade would have been a trap that I had drawn, and while that could have arguably been just as good, because it was, a trap that is being used with as a follow-up to a field like this, it's not really locking my opponent out of the game in any capacity. So there's that. And also, if your opponent, this combo string is really cool also, because if your opponent isn't actually playing an extra deck, like if they're playing Monarchs or something, you can still do this combo string, but you can just end with a Bouncer instead of making the second Atum. And that's also something that, comes into play. So, we'll equip this. Opponent can't special summon from the extra deck. And, yeah. Took a few minuses along the way due to, Divine Lance and stuff like that having to be used. And I couldn't use Instant Fusion for the combo, but I mean, hey, it ends up working. So, it's fine and dandy as is. So, my field is safe from Raigeki and safe from this getting killed in battle, so it's safe from any extra deck threat. And, everything seems to be alright. So far, at least. He could just reveal Raigeki Dark Hole, and then that would be a problem. Oh, he's playing Glad Beasts. Interesting. Okay, so he's gonna be able to attack into my Leviathan. It won't die, but he's still gonna be able to attack into it. And if he does that, then he can tag into Bestiary and pop the Buster Blade. But at that point, I don't think that's too terribly worth. Lanista, excuse me. Okay, so never mind. This Glad Beast deck isn't great. What is this? This is, okay, Dark Hole, yes, we'll negate this. That's what Stardust does. Now, I'll probably just get Raigeki'd here. And then he'll summon Linista and attack me. Or not. Okay. I'm okay with this. So he's going to attack that. It can't die in battle. And he can't summon from the extra deck. So he has to tag into like Bestiari to pop my Buster Blade to even be able to summon from the extra deck. And by that point, I really wish that I played like Felgrand in this. In fact, I should probably cut Trident Dragon for the Felgrand, because when this Stardust comes back, I'm going to have a clogged field. And at that point, I could overlay for Felgrand and detach, make it unaffected, and then just immediately use Flare Metal to bring back, or not Flare Metal, Darkness Metal. Jesus Christ, I'm getting all my card names crossed. It's been so long. Oh, he's going to Ready Ari my Stardust. How adorable. Aw, look at you. You think you're doing things that are relevant. You can't summon from the extra deck. Oh my god, you have no back row with this? Well, so long, Space Cowboy. So I can just, I don't have a Gaia Dragon in my extra deck, unfortunately, but I can just attack. I can attack with whatever. This can basically become a Trident Dragon, and then I can just red med it back anyway. So there is that as well. But step number one, destroy this card, which he didn't even use. I mean, the entire purpose of this video was to showcase that this combo is actually openable in different forms, and to that merit, it has succeeded. But, wait, why did I even pay 1,000 to pop this when I could have popped it with Trident Dragon? Alright, well, I'm already starting to slip. I can feel him rubbing off on me. No, I do not wish to use its effect. I do not care. But we'll activate this, and I'll get back Leviathan and re-equip the Buster Blade. And that way, everything will be good, because we're back to square one, but we have established a bigger threat. A much bigger threat. But, yeah, like, this dude's deck was pretty questionable. But, I just get to kill him. I'm such a dumbass for even paying for Chicken Game to destroy it. I should have drawn the card, and then used Trident Dragon to destroy it. I knew my game plan was Trident Dragon. I was literally saying it as I was popping Chicken Game. I was like, I can just make Trident Dragon, and then I went to pop the Chicken Game. It was like, damn it. But, all's well that ends well. Glad Beast, I guess his hand was very monster clogged? I don't know. I mean, the only thing he could have done was had a Raigeki to follow that up. I mean, seems kind of strange. But, I mean, that was basically the purpose of this video, and I plan on doing at least one more to just show that the combo is decent enough to actually do things, hopefully. Maybe, who knows. But anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description to my Facebook pages, as well as my Twitch channel. If you want to go and give that a follow, it'll give you notifications when I go live and start live streaming, which I do very frequently. And then there's also a link to my Twitch donations page through Twitch alerts. If you can find it in the goodness of your heart to donate, and if you have some spare cash lying around and you want to directly support me, you definitely have that open as an option. But it is not required, but it is appreciated. But if you do not have money like that, or aren't willing to do something like that, and you want the free route to support me as well, all the same, you can just click some ads on these videos. It would help me out more than you could ever understand. And if you have an ad block enabled, please take a few seconds out of your day to disable it and click some ads, because it just supports me more than you will ever know, and it motivates me to continue making these videos and justifies me allotting the time to do so, because it is a form of income. But other than that, I'm going to play this deck at least one more time for a video today, because every time I come up with a Dragunity combo, I play it. I try to play it in at least 2 to 3 videos to just kind of like show how the build itself is holding up with the combo pieces added into it. But other than that, that is all for this video, and as always, guys, take care.